I'm calling in because the shooter said subscribe to PewDiePie, and I just want to know if Pewds holds any responsibility?
Alrighty, let's take a look. Felix is a 29-year-old Swedish YouTuber with almost 90 million subscribers. He's primarily known for his video commentary videos and meme review. Over the last few years, he's created a lot of controversy around the types of videos he makes and the type of comedy he uses in those videos. In a January 22nd, 2016 video, Felix showed a man dressed as Jesus Christ saying Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong.
Hello, Jesus here. Just want to let you all know that Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong.
What the
feel sorry
fuck?
for him. He only wanted to act upon God's will. Don't worry though. He stands beside God now. He is in heaven.
Wait.
That's all, folks. Jesus out.
Jesus Christ.
Felix said in a video a few days later that the joke went too far. This is the first time that he acknowledges that making a pro-Nazi joke is going too far. Please keep this in mind for future reference. On January 23rd, 2017, the alt-right propaganda site The Daily Stormer changed its motto to the world's #1 PewDiePie fan site for making the masses comfortable with our ideals. I include this bit only because I want to preempt any bad faith actors in the comments section who will assert that Felix is not influencing his audience and that he does not hold views similar to the alt-right. Felix's use of Nazi material dates back to at least August 7th, 2016, when he began a video with an anime Nazi intro, wearing a MAGA hat from Donald Trump's presidential campaign, which, might I add, the inherent racism of that slogan and the open racism of Donald Trump is not lost on Felix. Felix is a grown adult. He knows what those things mean. He knows what he's doing. In this video, Felix also used a photo of Hitler as a segue between clips and as the background. Now let's just peek down to the comments real quick. What is this? What's this comment here? Let's go ahead and try this out real quick. Oh, yes. Bush did 9/11. PewDiePie caused the third impact. The Holocaust never happened and it's a lie. Wow, okay, so he's probably not the one making these captions, but he definitely had to approve them. So what happened, Felix? You said pro-Nazi jokes are going too far and that you shouldn't have made them. Yet here you are in the video and in the captions. Do you think no one would notice? He showed a clip from a Hitler speech in a September 24th video criticizing a YouTube policy while wearing a MAGA hat. In a December 8th video, Felix watched a Hitler video while wearing a brown military uniform. He has also played the Nazi anthem before bowing to a swastika in a mock resurrection ritual in a January 14th, 2017 video. In January 2017, Felix began to receive criticism for his non-gaming videos. One of his videos... In January 2017, Felix began to receive criticism for his non-gaming videos, in one of which he said the N-word. Just a few days later, Felix created further controversy when he uploaded a video featuring him reviewing the website Fiverr, which allows people to sell a service for $5. In the video, Felix shows his reaction to the duo he paid to display the message, "Death to all Jews." He apologized in the same video saying, "I'm sorry, I did not think they would actually do it. I feel partially responsible. I'm not an anti-Semitic, so don't get the wrong idea. It was a funny meme, and I didn't think it would work, okay?" Now, while I'm not entirely sure, it wouldn't be a leap in logic to assume that PewDiePie wanted this to work. Because if it didn't, then what would be the point of him paying them to do it? If they didn't do it, he would have no content. PewDiePie intended for this to happen. He wanted them to do it because he wanted the controversy. Felix then went on to include a very brief Nazi salute with a Hitler voiceover saying Sig Heil and the text Nazi confirmed near the beginning of a February 5th, 2017 video. PewDiePie has removed this video. In a February 2nd Tumblr post, Felix expressed, "I am in no way supporting any kind of hateful attitudes. I think of the content that I create as entertainment and not a place for any serious political commentary. Though it was not my intention, I understand these jokes were extremely offensive. PewDiePie understood these jokes were extremely offensive January 22nd, 2016. He went on for over a year doing this. If people think Felix using this language and imagery isn't harmful, then why does Felix think it? Please, I welcome some sort of explanation in the comments as to why this kind of rhetoric is not harmful. In February 2017, Felix drew criticism again when he used the N-word during an outburst at another player while live streaming PUBG. You do not say that word in reaction to a negative comment on instinct without thinking about it. Unless, of course, it's already in your vocabulary and you use it very commonly. In May, Felix attracted controversy for using the term Twitch thoughts in one of his videos, at a moment when a clip of Twitch streamer Alinity was playing, who in response argued Felix's Twitch thoughts comments were degrading to women. Felix apologized for using this term. He acknowledged that the term Twitch thoughts was degrading to women and that he shouldn't have used it. I'm getting a small sense of deja vu here. In a video uploaded in early December, Felix gave a shout out to several small content creators on YouTube, recommending his viewers to subscribe to them. One of those creators was ER, who Felix highlighted for his video essay on Netflix's Death Note. He then defended the fact that ER's channel is filled with alt-right shit by pointing out that he only recommended the anime reviews. You know, the anime reviews. The anime reviews that featured aerial footage of the killing of Heather Hare by a neo-Nazi white supremacist. He then defended that, saying that he didn't know anything about the killing of Heather Hare. But let's reverse for a second and take a look back at August when Felix said that he would stop using Nazi propaganda in his videos. He said that in response to the killing of Heather Hare by a neo-Nazi. The fact that people are defending PewDiePie is an indictment of our current state of YouTube. Why does the rational skeptic community expect the mainstream media to take YouTubers seriously when the most visible representative of this platform is a grown adult who yells racial obscenities on camera and uses Nazi propaganda? In the last 5 or 6 minutes, I have laid out numerous times Felix has admitted and apologized for perpetuating Nazi propaganda and reactionary viewpoints for the sake of comedy and then continued to do so. He has a fan base of majority young white males who are being influenced by his action. He acknowledges that his comedy is extremely offensive. He acknowledges that he could be influencing his audience. This is the framework we're working with here. Felix knows what he is doing when he perpetuates Nazi propaganda, MRA talking points, and general reactionary shit. On November 11th, 2018, Felix featured Ben Shapiro on one of his episodes of Mean Review. Ben Shapiro is a sexist, racist, Nike sweatshop supporting fascist whose job is to dog whistle to conservatives. PewDiePie knows what he's doing by platforming these people. PewDiePie knows who Ben Shapiro is. He knows who the alt-right is, and repeatedly spouts their viewpoint in language. PewDiePie isn't stupid. PewDiePie knows what he's doing. And originally I was going to try to do this video as calmly as I can and just represent facts. And then Christchurch happened. I'm done kind of being okay with this. The discourse is over. The discourse is over. I'm pissed. And everyone else should be too. Felix doesn't hold pure responsibility, but he does not hold no responsibility. He perpetuates this shit. He knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. For anyone who has any doubts that PewDiePie is not a reactionary and that he's not alt-right, let's just take a look at his Twitter. White supremacist Lord and Southern, white supremacist Stephen Molyneux, InfoWars editor-at-large Paul Soyboy Watson, Mr. Lobsterman I Hate Women Jordan B. Peterson, the alt-right reactionary Steven Crowder, the openly white supremacist John Tron. Do I need to explain? No. PewDiePie needs to explain why the fuck he's following Stefan Molyneux. Why is he following Stefan Molyneux? Why is he following Lord and Southern? Why is he following fucking Paul Joseph Watson if he does not believe them? He's following them because he's one of them. PewDiePie holds the same accountability for his actions that all of these other people do. They radicalize young men. Now's the time for me to come clean. I didn't make this video for the reactionaries who watch his content. I didn't make this video for the young, impressionable men who watch his content. I didn't make this video for any of people on the right. I made this video for everybody on the left. Because I see leftists all the time defend PewDiePie and say that he holds no responsibility. Well, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Lauren Southern holds responsibility, that Stefan Molyneux holds responsibility, that JonTron holds responsibility, because these people are openly white nationalists. I made this video so that us on the left can wake the fuck up and realize that PewDiePie is one of them. PewDiePie is never going to change his viewpoints. The left should not waste any time trying to change PewDiePie's mind. PewDiePie's mind has been made up. PewDiePie has his own validation gang. He has a group of people around him who will perpetually tell him he's correct. And the second he tries to waver from it, he will get blowback in his comment section. There is no helping PewDiePie at this point. To the best of my knowledge, PewDiePie doesn't do this Nazi shit anymore. He has pivoted to just being a regular reactionary on the same level as Count Dankula. Oh, what is this? He follows Count Dankula. What a fucking coincidence. As leftist tech support, I wanted to give solutions to these problems. My first video was going to be over the pervasiveness of advertising and what you can do aside from doing just a basic ad blocker. And then Christchurch happened. The answer to the question of whether or not PewDiePie holds any responsibility for the actions of the shooter is no. And anyone who says sucks at putting their point across, because it's not the point. They do hold responsibility for radicalizing young men to put them into this situation. These young men are lonely. This is why they do this. They feel alienated by capitalism and they turn to whatever will help them the most. They feel alienated by capitalism and just want to be loved, just like all of us. And to them, the only community who's standing there with open arms are literal fascists, racists, Nazis, reactionaries, women haters, and white supremacists. We need to stop focusing on trying to take down these alt-right reactionaries. At least not purely. Not all of us should be tasked with doing this. Some of us should be spending our time reaching out to these young men, trying to help them. If you know someone in your life that you believe has been alienated by society and that they've been pushed away and that needs help, reach out to them. There's a time and place for calling a reactionary a shithead, and it's not for all of us. There are some of us among us who will do that, and they will do good work by calling them out. These reactionaries need to be called out for their actions. But that's not the only thing we need to do. It's not going to be easy at all, but we need to reach out to these young men in both our daily lives and online and let them know that it's okay and they don't need to act this way. Alienation from capitalism has led to the point that we are at today, where young men aren't feeling loved, and that matters because, quoting Dan Harmon,
wanting to be loved is important and human. We all just want to be loved, and the big question is, when you are not loved and a Nazi is across the street going, yoo-hoo, do you go back to being not loved or walk across the street?
I'm not condemning anyone who debates reactionaries or the alt-right. It's kind of the point of having Vosh introduce this video. I'm calling for action. We need to reach out to these people. We cannot let these people become Nazis. We need to get them before they're Nazis. Because if we're not able to get to these young men and put a little nuance into their perspective, if they become Nazis, it's too late. We need to reach out to these young men before they're radicalized and introduce a little bit of nuance into their perspective, because if they become Nazis, it's over. Because the discourse is over. The war has begun. We cannot capitulate with Nazis. There's no discussing with Nazis. We are done with this. 50 people died. It's over. The discourse is over. We need to prevent these men from becoming these reactionaries to begin with. Reach out. All I'm asking right now is that you find someone in your life who you believe may be going down this alt-right rabbit hole and speak with them. Let them know that the world doesn't hate them. Let them know that there are people out there who love them. And let them know that being a Nazi is bad. Do it in good faith, though. Don't be mean. Alright. I think I'm done recording. The left needs to start reaching out.